Hello, welcome to Lil's Vintage World. In this video I am talking a series that I love very, very much, and that is Sex and the City. Now Sex and the City, you probably know it best for the series, which here is my box set, which is completely battered because I have watched this so much over the years. It's also had 2 films as well and has a new kind of spin-off show called And Just Like That coming out too. But originally Sex and the City was a book called Sex and the City. It's by Candace Bushnell and it's about a journalist that comes from England to New York City. It was originally published in 1996, so they definitely got a wriggle on when it comes to the TV series. But this book is a difficult one for me because this is the original medium, and as I said, about a journalist that comes from England to America, but the book is very bitty. And it's not a free-flowing story for me, and it's a book that I've tried, honestly I think I've probably tried it twice, and I recently did an unhauling and this was in it, and I said that I didn't even get halfway through, and I didn't. It's so bitty and I didn't enjoy the writing. I just didn't feel connected to any of the characters. The characters in here are in here, but not all of them, and it's quite different, and it's just, But I wanted to do this video because I didn't like this book, okay? If I had to rate this book, I would give it 1 star. I didn't feel like it flowed. I didn't feel like there was really a story there. I didn't really get the point. I just didn't like it, okay? So I gave this 1 star. However, if I have to give this a star, I'd give it 5. I love the characters, I love the plots, I think it's very good. I think it's very much of its time, and there's certain things that, 20 years later it's a bit, but it shows how far we've come as a progressive society and things like that, so hey. Sex and the City is a really big franchise. It has 6 series, 2 films, it is still continuing to this day. It's so popular around the world. It's wonderful and I really enjoy it, and so do a lot of people, and they've really taken particularly these 4 characters to heart, and there's a reason why this is so popular, but also I think there's a reason why this is so perhaps not as popular. And I think the reason why I wanted to do this video is because talking about original mediums, now often you get a film or a TV show, and actually often they are based upon a book or, graphic novel or whatever. And that's good, yeah, that there is that thing in place. And, as readers, we often say, oh, the book's better than the film. The book's better than the film. And there's so many examples of that out there. For instance, my favourite book of all time, if push comes to shove, is Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day by Winifred Watson. I think it's spectacular. It's a book from the 1930s and I just adore it. There is a film adaptation of this book starring Amy Adams, and I don't mind the film. But when I watch the film, I never think of the book because they're so dissimilar. They read the book and went, yeah, we like it up to this part and then we'll just throw the rest away. And the ending is so different. The ending of the book is so much better. And the characters, they changed the characters and I don't really get why. And it really just feels quite separate to me. And the book is so much better. So when I talk about Miss Pettigrew and people are like, oh, I've watched the film's all right. I'm like, read the book. The book is so much better, and that's not just because I'm a reader, it's just because I do think the book is so much better. And I think it's quite a normal thing for readers to be very much the book's better than the film, because often it is. However, it certainly isn't the case for everything, and I think, yes, the book is the original medium, but that doesn't mean that the original medium cannot be improved upon. And I think this is the perfect example. So this is the original medium, the book. This was the inspiration. However, it doesn't mean that it cannot be adapted and improved upon. And this for me, as I said, 1 star, this for me, 5 star. There is no comparison. This is so funny and warm and charming, and I love the difference of these 4 women. You know, all of them have their careers, all of them are very into fashion, and it's about relationships and friendships, and I just love it. There's so much of this that I love, and I'm very intrigued by the original medium, and I can see where this has come from, but it's just so interesting how I really don't like this but love this. And I do sometimes think, if I hadn't have watched it first, I mean, I first watched Sex and the City when I was a teenager, but if I hadn't have watched it first and I'd read the book first, would I like the book more? Probably. But once you've been to that series, it's just like, there's no going back and there's no comparison for me. So I would like to know if you are, firstly, a fan of Sex and the City, but then I'd also like to know if there's anything out there that you think, book, original medium, but then either film or TV show that has then improved upon that original medium. I would love to know. I'm rather intrigued. So thank you very much for watching this video. Chat to me all things books and TV shows and films in the comment section below. And also, I'd just like to know, do you like Sex and the City? I presume you do, because you're watching this video. And what you think towards the new series that's coming out, and just like that. I'm intrigued. I'm nervous. Oh, we'll have to see, won't we? Wait and see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, and I shall see you soon for the next one. Bye for now.